G'day, Coaches Cartel crew. I'm super pumped to be with you now. I know that a lot of people are freaking the F out. People are losing their shit all over the world. And so this is really, really important. I want you to stick with me to the end because I've got some super important stuff, some super exciting stuff, to be perfectly honest, as we go through this. So with everything going on with the coronavirus and everything that's happening around the world, there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of conflicting information. And there's a lot of worry, there's a lot of stress, especially when it comes down into the health and fitness world. But it's all good. We've been working our asses off around the clock right now. And I've been talking with literally the world's best of the best, figuring out what are the right action steps for us to need to be doing. So the first thing I need to be really clear on is this is still a really good time. There is no need to freak out. There is a need for you to be able to act quickly, though. And that is exactly what we're doing and exactly why we've set everything up to be able to really walk you through what you need to be able to walk through. So what I'm going to go through right now is a key couple of things. One, we're going to look at the landscape right now. What is actually going on and what does that mean with you and your business? Two, I'm going to walk you through a plan that we've been devising as to how you need to be able to do what it is that you need to be able to do, and depending on which bucket you're going to fall in. For example, right now, if you're a gym owner, people are going to be avoiding gyms like the plague. And things could get worse, especially if like quarantines get put into place. Quite literally, I had a coach, and I'll show you the social proof after this because we just sorted this out. Had a coach last week sent me a message, hey, we're about to open our third gym. Awesome. A couple of days later, oh shit, with all this virus stuff, it looks like we might need to close our gym because all of our members are actually leaving. A day later, we've closed our gym. Literally gone from opening third gym, holy shit, closing gym. However, there is a very good silver lining, and I'll show you. He was able to sell over 200 members into a 400 a month program, literally going from zero online business to a 7-figure online business in 24 hours. So there's good news for face-to-face personal trainers. Look, to be perfectly honest, if I just had to put this into a nutshell right now, you need to move online. You need to be able to transition. This is going to force so much of the world to have to be online because people have to be at home. They're just simply saying straight out, like there's just no way around this, that the fact is to self-isolate yourself and to stay at home. So then that means people need to take care of their health and wellness through this process of what we're doing. So what does that mean for your business? Means that you need to be moving online. Obviously, that's what we do. This is exactly what we do in the Coaches Cartel. This is the story that I've been preaching for years now. Obviously, I made the transition to online because I wanted to build a business that has more freedom. I never thought it would be actually super beneficial when shit hits the fan, to me. The sky is falling, which is not, but we were preparing for that at the end of the day as well. So this is still good news. I don't want you to freak out. We've got you. Like seriously, I'm totally confident. You're going to be perfectly fine. We've got you right now. We've laid everything out as well. I've got a boardroom call tomorrow with the boardroom members, laying out the exact things, and I'm going to be walking you through some key critical steps right now. So let's actually get practical. Let me just share with you my page. This is what we're going to be rolling out. Actually, super quickly, before I share this. So what we've got coming up is obviously our delivery. We're going to have the LA event. We can't have the LA event anymore because they're not allowing us to do it, which is perfectly fine. So we're doing it virtually. Everyone's going to be able to come on board. It is going to be a 2-day event. Boardroom members get a 3rd day. And essentially, we're going to be teaching you the key critical steps of what we need to be able to do. So it's going to be specific to what we need to do now in these terms of crisis, but also what do we need to do just to continue building your business and doing what you need to do at the end of the day as well. So we're going to actually just be giving you exact steps. So the way that we're going to structure our online summit together is we're going to be teaching you exactly what it is that you need to be able to do. Then we give you a gap of time to actually getting it done. Then we teach again, gap of time, teach again, gap. So we're actually very practical. We're literally going to be building funnels, getting content done, putting sales messages out, closing people as we go through this process as well. So let's just move into and let me share with you essentially what I just called the COVID-19 Fit Pro plan. There's a couple key critical things that we need to be covering right now. Now, I'm just going to glance over these. We're going to go deeper into it, and you'll see Adrian Callum along with me. Us as a coaching team are going to be here with you. Beverly and Barbara in the background as well, making sure all of the tech stuff is set up. There's a couple key critical things, and I want you thinking about this, knowing about what we're moving into. So 4 key things I need you to think about. That's not 3, that's 4. 4 key things you need to be thinking about right now. Number one, what is the free offer that you need to put out into the world that talks to your marketplace? So how do you list build and build your audience? What is that offer going to be? Step number two, what's the front door offer that's a no-brainer for someone to give you money? So whether this is a $27 program, whether it's going to be a $90 a month program, whether it's going to be a $400 a month program or a $1,000 a month program, whatever it is, what is that front door offer? Then secondly, what is the sales mechanism? Now, so much of us are closing at such high percentage rates. We're doing it through calls. Don't change that sales mechanism. The thing is, this step number three will actually likely not change with so many of us going through this, but it's still a part. I'm not a fan of cookie cutter answers, as you know, so I've still got to lay out the entire landscape of what's happening. And four, what's the long-term plan? So this is specifically, if you get someone in a front door offer, how are we going to make sure that they stay on with you long board? So let's say you sell a $100 program, how are we going to get them into a $200 or $300 per month program? How do we take that customer from, say, bringing in $600 to a customer lifetime of $2,000 to $4,000 for you? That's where we're going to break out. The big thing, opportunity right now that's happening with us is online sales and delivery is going to become the norm. It's going to become the must do. Face-to-face training, face-to-face gyms are going to clearly cop a lot on this, and you need to be able to pivot as well. And so people are looking now for online coaching. For example, at the time of me recording this, I know at least 3 other trainers picking up Italian clients because they're in full quarantine right now. And I use that as an example of showing these are people around the world that never would have thought about online coaching before, that now have been just slammed into this space, and the people that have positioned themselves properly and pivoted quickly are the ones being able to reap the rewards and build their businesses and have financial safety. So we've been building out a no-brainer offer to bring people in, a 28-day program. We've got the delivery of how the delivery needs to get done. I've got the full funnel mapped out for you for what you need to be able to do. I've got the funnel to literally put into it. We're going to have emails done for it as well. You're going to have what the next step is, the content laying out for it, okay? So what you need to think about right now as we prepare for everything is what's going to be your new promise. So what's going to be your new program? What is it that you're going to be actually offering onto the table? And what's that promise that you communicate? So the offer, this is kind of like what we talk about, like how does the actual logistical means of the coaching program work? The promise is how do you communicate that to your market? Then there's what's the delivery plan, such as what do you need to do to actually deliver that program? We've got that already set up, especially in our summit. We're literally going to give you the programs that, like, you get the whole lot. It's literally, we call it the business in a box that you're going to get. So I'm super looking forward to doing that. And then the lifetime customer value. How do we actually see the membership programs? And we've got the actual upsell process for you to be able to do that with your fitness programs. Now, this is really, 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 really important. The problems, okay? We mapped out 9 key problems that effectively you need to think about your market and how to your market fit in with these 9 key problems. And you're going to choose 3 of them, okay? So some problems. You can't go to the gym. You're stuck in your house. Nutrition is more important to losing weight, so you need that in place. Meal prep is key right now. Schools are closed. You need to boost your immunity. Summer, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, summer is still coming. Do you mean this stuff is going to pass, but you still want to look good, feel good later on down the year as well? How are you going to do that? You don't want to walk out of your house after quarantine and be, 30 pounds overweight. That wouldn't be fun. Accountability is key. How do you save yourself real money? I've got to be perfectly honest. These last 2 are probably 2 that most people are going to use that I feel like is key. We're going to break down exactly how to piece that together. I'm going to go through this text and email opener for you. That's gangbusters, but you're going to use that this week, and you're going to have leads coming through because we've already got members using it. That's working really well. But this is important for us to wrap this up. This is the 5-step launch process, and this is what I wanted you to talk to you about so you can see what it is that you need to be able to do. 5 pieces of content that are going to lead into this launch. There's going to be 3 problems that we just talked about. You select the 3 problems from the list that we've gone through. You make it specific to your market. The first piece of content is going to talk about their biggest problems. You're going to talk about the what and the why. We're going to open the loop as into what the offer is, and we're going to mention the no-brainer offer to come. There is no call to action in this. Content pieces 2, 3, and 4 are talking specifically about the individual problems you're talking about. The video authority framework that I've already given you, this is going to be the main way that you're going to produce these actual pieces of content. It's going to work really well. Essentially, we outline the problem, tell the story, teach how you solve the problem, give them the call to action to get into that sales mechanism. The fifth and final is the actual sales video. Again, we've got that sales video framework for you to be able to use. The main 4 points of that sales video is going to be the story to encapsulate this problem you solve, how to have actually scarcity and urgency, why they need to act now, what are the damaging admissions that you need to make, because obviously not every program is made for everyone. You need to make a damaging admission, and you need to give a no-brainer guarantee to take that next step. There's a couple of really important things that I've learned from a guy I'm in the mastermind with, John. He does about 60 million a year, made some really clear things. One, ad costs are going down right now. This is when you push the chips on the table and you build your business and you start spending ads. This is literally when you're going to wipe your competitors out, and we know that we're going to do that. The other one is contextualize. Every message and ad that's going out has to be contextualized about what is actually going on in the world. Remember, one of the key marketing concepts is enter the conversation in your prospect's mind. So what are they already thinking about, and how can you start talking to that already? Don't interject some completely different message, especially at these times. It will not vibe with them. And also, I think it's a smart move. Don't mention coronavirus or COVID-19 or anything like that in your ad copy. It could get flagged from Facebook, and we want to make sure all of your ads are going through the T's and C's and they don't get shut down or disapproved and stuff like that. So in a nutshell right now, this is a great time for us. So there's a couple things. Number one, please take care of yourself. Please make sure you're taking care of your immune system. Please take care of your family. Please make sure you've got some sort of preparation going on. The sky is not falling, and whether you think the thing is conspiracy theory or it is an absolute pandemic that's just wiping out people, doesn't really matter in the context of what we're talking about. Like, it does, but it doesn't. What we're talking about right now is what the economic changes and how is it going to affect your business? How can you create financial security for yourself and for your family moving forward? This is what I'm working my ass off for you as well, okay? So please take care of yourself, number one. Number two, speed is king right now. We need to do the right things in the right order quickly, okay? So this is why we're moving so quickly through everything and getting everything set up for you. As a coaching team, we've set up the group coaching sessions for you every single week, multiple times a week, for us to be getting through this process as well. And we've got the summit coming up for you as well, that, to be perfectly honest, is absolutely mandatory for you to be able to get to, because we're giving you absolutely everything and we're rolling it out. It's pretty awesome at the end of the day. I tell you what, I want to share one more thing with you, as in like what we're rolling out that I think could just be like really helpful for you, especially about, where is it? It's in my Evernote. This is pretty crazy, but what we've put into the actual program for you as well. Let me just share my screen for you into my Evernote. So you see over here, this is actually what we're giving you inside of the inner circle. The high ticket sales method, we're giving you the 3 top converting lead magnets. We're going to be able to set the top one up for you. The appointment funnel, the actual different models for you to be able to choose from that we've called the 5-level Maverick model. The fast client email swipe file, so we're setting up your emails for you. The snake, the actual Facebook ad strategy. The 100 leads method, the second Facebook ad strategy. The Facebook client engine, how to be able to use that. The Facebook Instagram wizard, month-to-month content now. The monthly sales strategy, the challenge to client method, your coaching app for you to coach your clients on for free, content review sessions, one-on-one jumpstart session, weekly accelerator coaching call, behind the scenes strategies of what everyone else is doing, so you get access straight to that. Our 90-day project planner, every 90 days you get your project planner, lead magnet funnel and swipe file done, your coaching program templates, so all your templates for you to actually have your coaching programs done on. The private community access, Instagram domination masterclass, LinkedIn domination matrix, the in-house copywriting expert, done for your email list sequence, your very own tech build out, online coaching scale system, membership site, business in a box, passive revenue stream models, the cartel productivity box, the time management matrix, the personal brand building Bible, money management masterclass, our intensives, and our one-on-one coaching sessions. That's everything that you're going to be able to get that we're actually putting into the inner circle for you as well. It actually comes to, I'll put the number, where was it? Jesus. All in all, the actual value of everything, there we go, was actually $46,397 that we're throwing in top of this as well. I want to give you everything that you need. I don't want you to be able to be scratching your head, worrying about how to grow your business. We're going to be there every step of the way. And this is just one step, making sure that we can give this to you as well. I wanted to sit down and literally piece together what is it that you need and how can we best give that to you in the fastest, easiest way for you. And this is the way that we've got it. So I'm throwing all of that into what you've already got access to. In the inner circle, you're going to be getting all that stuff as well, making sure you get $46,000 worth of value thrown in there as well. So this is a good time. Don't freak out. We've got your back. It's time to start executing. You've got to follow through. So as much as we can lead you to the water right now, you're going to have to drink. You're going to have to execute. You have to be the leader. You have to be the person in your marketplace showing them that you can solve their problems and be that person for them that they can trust and rely on as well. So I'm going to put this into a wrap up right now. I hope you have an amazing day. Any questions, comment below so we can jump in and help you straight away. You're going to be hearing from me as we go through this crisis and as we go through everything. A lot of people have talked about doing the next 6 months is going to be rough as guts. It's going to be like an 18 to 24 month thing. It's perfectly fine. We're going to come out the other end. You're going to be in an even stronger position with an even better business. And we're going to do this together. So have an awesome day. I'm looking forward to chatting soon.